Richard Southern joins us now for a look at the day's top business stories. It's getting a little blustery out here.
It's a bad hair evening, Cynthia.
most days are. Anyways, sorry. Canada's biggest airline continues to experience some turbulence. What's going on with that?
Hasn't been a good summer for the airlines, has it?
It's been a couple bad years, too.
That's true. Air Canada, though, says things are slowly getting better. The CEO sending out an email to customers last night saying that Air Canada recorded a 48% drop in the number of delays of an hour or more. This is August compared to June. So things in 2 months have gotten a lot better, he says.
There was only one way to go, and it was better, I think, right?
Yeah, it was really just the worst you could imagine, I think. Number of canceled flights, Cynthia, fell 77% over that time frame. The airline said its best improvement, though, was with baggage handling. It's now has a success rate of 98%. So 98% of people are getting their luggage when they get off the plane.
God, the stories of people where it's like, you know, on the other side of the world.
2 months later, you get it. Anyways, they say that's getting better, and the airline is operating about 78% of its capacity right now. So slowly but surely. Yeah, the stock was a little bit lower today, but good news nonetheless.
Okay. Now, this is my favorite story of the day so far. There's a new generation of muscle cars that are electric, like an electric muscle car, but they're still going to make the noise because I think the noise is half the fun, right?
You like to hear the engine rev,
well, at least the driver does. Maybe nobody else.
Well, actually, I mean, we've heard from disability advocates who say, I want to hear the car coming.
Right. Yeah, it protects
I want to hear the car. Sometimes I step onto the street, you can't hear these things anymore.
It's true.
Dodge coming out today, Cynthia, saying in its new electric vehicles, you're going to have some artificial sound that's going to mimic the gearbox and mimic the exhaust. Dodge is known for selling big V8 engine gas-powered cars that do make a lot of noise. They're getting rid of them in favor of electric vehicles, and so to ease drivers into that change, they're coming out now with fake exhaust pipes. They don't have a speaker in them, but they produce sound, Cynthia, with air pulses that are forced through pipes and baffles, so it makes it sound like a real engine. Can actually produce decibel levels of 126, kind of like ear-piercing sound.
Will you see like smoke coming out of this, like fake smoke coming out of it too?
I don't think they're going that far.
No? Okay.
But maybe you can add your own aftermarket smoke, Cynthia.
I mean, they're certainly going to a big effort to do this, right? That's kind of funny.
Because, you know, we got laws coming in down the road where you have to have electric vehicles, so they want to mimic all of these things.
Interesting. It's like a vintage future muscle car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of neat.
All right, moving on. Lots of workers are heading back to the office, but not the case for everyone.
The hybrid model's kind of taking flight, right? Where you go to work a few days, you stay home a few days, and so that home office is still very much prevalent for many workers. Staples Canada, the big office supply company, it says it's doing a brisk business in home office supplies, particularly ergonomic keyboards and desks. Still, sales of those up 150% pre-pandemic. What they say a lot of offices are doing, a lot of employers are doing, giving money now to employees every year to outfit their home office, a little stipend, if you will. So that's really boosting sales. We did hear from the CEO of Royal Bank this week. He sent a memo to employees saying he'd like to see them back in the office more often. He said, hybrid's here to stay, but I want to see you back in the office more often. The reason, he says, technology can't replicate the, quote, energy, spontaneity, big ideas, and a true sense of belonging that being in the office provides.
I like being in the newsroom and interacting with people and being here at Queen's Park and chasing politicians. I mean, you and I have missed that.
We have missed that. But there's something to be said for wearing your pajama bottoms, too, sometimes.
I know.
On a Friday.
It's nice having the option, for sure, on a slow day. Not that we ever wore pajama bottoms while we were interviewing the Premier. No, never.
Certainly not.
Okay.
All these Zoom days.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, Richard. Am I going to get in trouble for that?
No, we're good.
Okay,
we're good.
Okay.
See you, Cynthia.
Bye.